What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna be kind of going over or comparing two different kind of things, right? We're gonna be comparing a device like this that's $160 to a Juul, which is or a pod system where it's like $20, right? See what the pros and cons are about both of them, right? Let's get it. Well, my Juul's on the charger right now, so we're gonna be doing this one first so it can charge up a little bit before we do that one. You feel me? Alright. Straight cloud machine over here, guys. Straight gas. No. Alright, so first off, right? You can choose what juice and what nicotine strengths you want in it, okay? For a pod system, you really can't. They're gonna have like a couple flavors that you can choose from. Maybe 4 or 5 different flavors. Maybe like a tobacco flavor, a menthol flavor, a fruity flavor, and then kind of like a custardy flavor, okay? So that's gonna be kind of a pro for these bigger mods, these actual mods, because with a pod system, you're gonna only have a couple nicotine strengths, and they're gonna be high, maybe like 45 to 50 milligram nic salts. Now that's crazy, right? With these things, you can go from 18 milligrams, I'm pretty sure, to 0. So you can, this is definitely for someone who's longer or farther down the line of quitting smoking, just because the nicotine strengths are lower. It takes a little bit more knowledge to know how to use these devices than something compared to a disposable or disposable pods that you're just gonna pop one in and it's gonna last you a certain amount of puffs or a certain amount of time, and then you're just gonna throw it away, put a new pod in, right? This is gonna be, you're gonna buy some juice. Got some green apple here, it's 3 milligrams. You got a big bottle of juice, it's gonna last you a while, and you just lather your baby up, right? I lathered mine up, right? But it's gonna take a little bit more time to learn how to make these coils or wick your things, or actually you could probably just get a tank and then you just buy coils, but you're still gonna have to kind of know which kind of wattages you want to do. It's just pod systems are more a little user friendly than these big things. Another big pro of these things is that you have external batteries, and you can charge them on your charger, and you have some ones already charging over there that you can just pop in when these things die. With the pod systems, it's an internal battery, so you're gonna have to wait for it to charge, and then you can chief on it afterwards. So it's like maybe an hour and a half wait to start doing it again, while you can just pop these in and then you're good. You're never gonna have to take a break or never gonna have to wait for it to charge. A big con to these is that you have to buy them separately. You have to buy the batteries separately. You have to buy your tank. You could probably get a kit that comes with the tank and a mod together. You can't really get a kit with a RDA and a tank or a mod together, but tanks are going to be a little easier for you guys anyways. Sorry, that's a fat cloud. No. All right, so another con with these things, or how big they are, how big these mods are. You could probably find some littler ones, but not too little that you can just carry it in your pocket or stuff it in your wallet even, and just take it out to the bar to take a few hits while you're in there, and no one's really gonna notice. You're gonna be taking massive hits, and they're gonna be like, "What the hell is that? Like, you gotta get that out of here and go outside." Where something like a Juul, I think it's charged enough. Something like this tiny, and you can just slip it in your pocket or your wallet, and you'll be good. And tiny hits, right? But it still hits you. It's a good throw hit. It's like 50 milligrams in here or something, so it hits you good. So it's this is something for someone who's just getting off of smoking and wants the same nicotine level, user friendly kind of thing that you can just puff away once you get it. No instructions, you just put your pod on like these things, snap your pod in, and you're all set. You're ready to go. It's super easy to use. Definitely user friendly. Yeah, it's definitely a big pro to those things, that it's so easy to use for new people to the vaping community compared to something like this where you're gonna have to research it a little bit more and learn how to use it a little bit better. Another big con to these is how pricey they can get. You could probably get some for like some kits for like $50, but this one I think is about 160. So they can get pricey. Juice, if you like smoking a lot of different types of juices, and you're trying to find your favorite one, it can get pretty pricey trying to find all those different juices. So the pods, I'm pretty sure pods are about $15 for 4 or 5 of them, so they can get kind of pricey, but nothing compared to how much juice can get if you don't really know how to look for it, right? At brick and mortars, they can get pretty pricey, more than online at least. But yeah, I use this one when I'm home and I'm not out at all. I just sit at the computer, play some games, chief on this a little bit. It's a little bit easier to use at your house than out at the mall or out to eat or stuff like that. You could just pull your pod system out and chief on it. So I have both, but for somebody who's new, definitely a pod system is going to be better for someone who's out a lot. It lasts all day, so you're good. You're not going to have to worry about charging or anything until you get home. Yeah, but the biggest con I'm going to have with a pod system is that you can't go lower on your nicotine strengths and your different juices, because you're always going to want to go lower so you can eventually get off, right? So this is going to be something for a late game, like you're trying to get off. So this is definitely going to be something for your next step down from a pod system. If you're really committed to getting off of nicotine completely, this is definitely going to be something for you. You could definitely find something for $50 or something, but I like something a little bit more fancy, something that lights up, like Iron Man. Ooh. No, but yeah, it's something definitely that you could I recommend is going for a pod system first, just so you can get your nicotine fix, but it's not all the nasty things that come with it, right? Yeah, so back to the Juul. Yeah, I told you that you can removable pods, disposable pods at that, so you can just throw it away when you're done, no hassle. Just slip another pod in there and you're good to go. These pods, yeah, I think I told you that they do last pretty long. They last anywhere from however much you chief on it, but it lasts me about 2 days and 4 coming them, so about a week and a half at that maybe, and then you just get another pack. But They're really easy to use, and that's definitely a big pro to somebody who's new to the vaping community and that's really trying to get off of smoking cigarettes. And then the other biggest pro is how tiny it is, and you can just slip it in your pocket and go. Like it's not gonna just randomly go off in your pocket like some of these mech mods are and blowing people up, right? So this is definitely gonna be something for you if you're scared of that. Definitely that this isn't gonna go off in your pocket and go crazy, and it's not gonna blow up at all. Because even if it did, it's gonna be like boom, like just a little thing, right? And that's pretty much gonna wrap it up, guys. There's not much else I can talk about it with, but that's definitely going to be something comparing these two things. There's a lot more options in this, and it's going to be better for late game than the pod system, but that's definitely going to be something that you can rely on once you're just getting off of cigarettes. Like I think I've made at least 5 guys that I know who smoke cigarettes just switch to the Juul or switch to a pod system. I'm like, yo, it's better than smoking cigarettes. So they have, and they love it. So it's definitely something to look into, guys. And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. If you're new, subscribe. I love you if you do. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on it, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.